Are the symptoms different for small cell lung cancer than they are for other types of lung cancer, or are they virtually the same?
The symptoms are so different and not necessarily entirely reliable. In that, I have a lot of people that come in who have no symptoms, that they just have this that showed up in some other testing. A guy I just saw actually this week who has stage 4 disease but has no symptoms. And this was only caught because of something with like a head and neck kind of evaluation where the scan for that got the top of the lungs and showed some nodules in the lungs. And so that's what led to further workup, but he has no symptoms and said, gosh, is this kind of wild scenario because I don't really feel anything. And that actually certainly happens in both non-small cell and small cell. um, Small cell does tend to grow more rapidly, and so more commonly people come in because of symptoms that have rapidly developed. And in some cases, that really can be people coming into the hospital because they're so short of breath, they suddenly need to be on oxygen. And so symptoms can really rapidly develop. Shortness of breath, cough, especially coughing up blood, that would be particularly concerning. The tough thing, though, is that often people have some degree of shortness of breath or have an intermittent cough anyway. That's something they've experienced before and it wasn't cancer then. Or they'll say, oh, I've had an intermittent cough for the last 10 years and now it's finally diagnosed as a lung cancer. Well, the small cell lung cancer hasn't been there for 10 years. And so oftentimes the symptoms that we talk about as being warning signs for possible lung cancer are actually symptoms that are more commonly other stuff. And so this is part of the challenge in screening, and really part of why lung screening is really so important. And people who are age 55, although more recently updated to age 50, with the amount of smoking history is something calculated, but you can ask your doctor about that. But if smoking is something that people have done for years, then they may qualify for that. And this is why lung screening is so important, is to really catch this when it's earlier before people are getting any kinds of symptoms.